Yeah, dude, it was 28-3. 15 minutes. Oh my god. Pretty much. J.K. Dobbins, I think he's a rookie. He's alright. Sheesh. Oh yeah, dude, is that the team that customer's playing for? Pretty much. Dude, that's ass on PlayStation. You have to like start a new stream. Oh yeah. Virginia. Woke Forest. Jesus. I wonder if the stream can hear your audio. Probably not. Only capture. Do what? What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's see. What overalls do? I might pick Texas Tech. Oh yeah.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a
Oh my
hostile
God.
environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a
Yeah,
team
dude,
from the
he is an
ACC,
idiot.
the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't look the best.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, what did you have to say?
That's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, they better be. Why don't you work while you're sick, man?
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Ran through the contact.
Yeah.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
On the run, it's Moore. Breaks the tackle. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
That's just a really nice job.
Oh yeah, dude, I picked the gray uniforms, but they made me put on the white ones.
This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Oh yeah.
Off play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I think that time
Pretty
offensively,
much.
you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Yeah, dude.
2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look
Yeah,
at
Alabama versus the Cowboys.
Gain any yards, but that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender.
Oh damn.
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing.
Yeah,
to do.
dude,
The
he's
ball's just on the
fast.
ground, jump on it.
Dude, he
That's
is
an odd shape
gonna be in my
ball.
nightmares
All
after the
kinds of crazy
fucking
ways. Great
games
job
I
by the
played
defense
today.
covering that thing up.
Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Well, he added his mom.
Fielded in the end zone, it's more. Not nearly as much as he...
Hang on, what did you say? Oh, what did you say you cut out there?
At the 15.
You're droning out.
Ready to go on the attack. Ball security is going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and
that's fine now.
Too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those.
Why did you post it on Facebook?
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot
like,
there,
who the fuck?
Just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Yeah, dude,
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
yeah, dude, he's gonna,
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have
his
the
profile
right play
picture is
call
like
and everyone on the same page here.
ass. Support your local drug dealer.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Oh, I picked that off.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I love when my
I have
quarterback
no idea.
sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Yeah, me too.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah, I haven't played a lot of Madden this year. Nothing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All
Yeah,
the D linemen, they were reading the
yeah.
body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got through,
Yeah.
they were right there to make the tackle.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Pretty much.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up the 4th down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
I was like that bad too.
So after the break, they'll go back to work.
I didn't watch it, but I saw the score.
The give to the back. He breaks a tackle and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defense is dominating all
fuck?
game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass
They lost
rush.
everybody, that's why. They lost
defense. They're not giving any...
Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Red.
Didn't your dad say it's the Ravens' year?
Taking one back to the house.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Kickoff unit.
Who do they play?
Work as this lead has really grown.
The Falcons.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. And how about this? He gets to start a drive with a first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Jumped.
And clang, no good off the right upright. That's
I didn't see that.
What the fuck? Golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd
He didn't
ready
get
to
jumped
get
by.
behind them.
I think it was Skylar Thompson that got jumped and got
Fielded in the
robbed.
end zone. It's Williams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback.
Yeah, dude.
Going to his left,
He has
getting the shoulder
CTE
turned
or
and the
something.
hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
And
Yeah,
the
or
Red
that.
Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Morton. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking
Get
downfield
what?
on first down. Just a short pass.
67 yards.
Into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
To the air on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Pushed down.
The Alito Daily Buzz.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Put up a pull on there. Is Haas a running back or a quarterback?
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles
Yes.
him up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They just keep firing. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That's tragic, but here's 5 big moves.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
TSA.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. So it's a 77-yard touchdown
Yeah,
drive.
dude, that shit was
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's
Like, why?
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we just live under a rock, dude. They don't know who those people are.
Yeah, you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I love
getting
fighting
hit
for
stick
extra
twice.
yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, plays over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick completion on the out. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Kane. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to cut into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They're going to run it. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it along the sideline. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45.
Why do they want me to kick 62-yard field?
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Blue Devils will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for Ballot. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. 35-14. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least least apply a little game pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
No.
Offense set on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Here comes the heat. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Why are they acting like this guy's like?
Moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some positive.
There he goes. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. You decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Ball is free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Yeah.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's the first himself. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
And if you're an offensive coordinator, you're like, woo, Whew, thank you, Jesus. We got the lead. We're in a great situation. We got to continue to put pressure on the defense, run that clock in the second half with our lead. Thank goodness that thing kept rolling and went out of bounds.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Running into the open space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
I got to be honest, I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Here's a heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
To the air, it's Morton. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
Oh, yeah, 2 years ago.
16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And this safety is a baller.
Yes.
He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Snagged in the middle, it's Joyner. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
Yeah, they
That's
just
the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Snap in the shotgun. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of the versatility of the guy.
December doesn't fix this ass.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal.
Yeah, dude. Didn't he
Didn't
stop responding when I said December doesn't fix this ass whooping?
Here's the
like
snap,
keep
looking to
pushing
throw.
it.
Finds his big tight end. And he strides
Yeah,
his way
dude.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their
Yeah,
foot
dude.
on the gas.
The Wayne
keep
ones,
putting
dude.
up points,
I
keep
beat him
putting up
twice,
touchdowns.
dude.
You
He
know
still
what?
had
This is
it.
one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy
Yeah,
had 12
dude.
touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Fielded
Yeah, I
in
bet
the
he
end
was
zone, it's
pissed.
Jones. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away.
Yeah,
in the
dude,
last
and then
couple
I
of
beat him.
possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Plows through the defense. Stumbled to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Oh, they make it free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Morton.
Damn.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the...
Takes it the other way. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the
Sounds
line
like he gets it from his mother,
getting
dude.
stops like what they just did. We're interested to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Going for 6.
Hang on, what did he say?
For another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's
You're
not
breaking
over.
up
They're gonna
bad.
continue
What
to
did
keep
she
scoring,
say?
And the defense better do something about it.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Jesus Christ.
25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
What the
Well,
fuck
the
does
good
she
news about
mean
this
by
drive,
that?
Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off,
I'll
maybe get the
eat you
ground game
up.
going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
I would have said, well, but do
this
it.
second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Showing off the arm. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
I mean, they're not going to be like, well, she's not fat because.
They don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
What did she say to Chris, dude?
Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, I'm going to need these
pretty
runs, I'm
much.
going to go and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which
Pretty
has
much,
been
dude.
flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yes.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Mikael
Has
Dingle.
it back in the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field
Yeah, dude, that was
this week
retarded.
and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the
Yeah,
football.
dude,
man.
he like
This
woke
has
me
been
up and
impressive.
everything. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed
Yeah.
in the middle. It's Carter.
Dude, he thought he
Get him
ate.
corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella.
Dude, because if I did
He
that
does
to
a
him,
great
dude,
job
would-
of finding the soft spot
because,
in
dude,
the
if I did
defense
that-
and settling
oh.
down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's Morton.
The only reason why he hasn't been is because she hasn't been over
They'll
since
get
he's.
it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And these
He
are
was
the ones
bad.
that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy.
Because,
It's just
bro, I
annoying.
woke up
You get
pissed
him in
because
third
I'm
and
like,
beat
bro,
him.
does
They're
this
gonna
dude think
pass the
he's
football. You
like,
play
does
the
he think
pass
he's
well,
funny doing
but man,
this?
does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down.
Reading
It's
of the
almost like he
year.
knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble, nice job getting the 1st down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they're going to score
Yeah,
again.
dude.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck?
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Dude, at 4 in the morning,
From
dude.
their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Wake up, it's time for school.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Yeah, dude.
Try to get it himself. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Dude, I'll even troll him that hard, dude, because...
Finding open areas.
So I'm not gonna lie, dude, he just gets pissed. It's like, well, what do you expect?
42-yard line. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Caught close to the marker. It's King. And he's brought down after
Really
a nice
fucking
gain.
much.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. And that
He's
pass is
adopted.
incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely dominated.
Alright, getting out
Got to
saved.
give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. And